Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Do you believe Jesus practices what he preaches?
Yes.
So the high priest servant slapped Jesus, right?
Right.
Now Jesus should have turned the other cheek, right?
Right.
Why did Jesus complain and not turn the other cheek? Why didn't Jesus practice what he preached? He got smacked. Instead of turning the other cheek, he complained and told them, hey, how dare you hit me? Why?
Jesus said, turn the other cheek, but does that mean Christians can never defend themselves or their loved ones? Sam Shamoun clears up the confusion using the Bible and shows what Jesus actually meant. If you've ever been told Jesus taught total pacifism, this one will surprise you. Subscribe for more straight Bible truth and share it with anyone who misunderstands this verse. Let's go.
I've heard always is, turn the other cheek.
And
that's the only one that I always hear.
All right. If that's the case, if Jesus, when he said turn the other cheek, and he meant, all right, hey, you can't protect yourself and defend yourself or arm yourself in order to protect your loved ones and you. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Okay. Here's what I want to ask you. John 18. You ready?
Yeah.
Go to John 18. Read for me 20 to 23. Do you believe Jesus practices what he preaches?
Yes.
Okay, read for me John 18, 20 to 23.
Okay. 20 to 23. Okay, it says, Jesus answered him, I spake openly to the world. I ever taught in the synagogue and in the temple, whether Jews always resort and in secret. Have I said nothing? Why ask thou me? Ask them which heard me. What I have said unto them, behold, they know what I said. And when he had thus spoken, one of the officers which stood by struck Jesus with the palm of his hand.
Okay, now watch.
Answering.
Before you go on. So the high priest servant slapped Jesus, right?
Right.
Now Jesus should have turned the other cheek, right?
Right.
But what did he say?
If I have spoken evil, bear witness of the evil. But if well, why smitest thou me?
Why did Jesus complain and not turn the other cheek? Why didn't Jesus practice what he preached? He got smacked. Instead of turning the other cheek, he complained and told them, hey, if I spoke the truth, how dare you hit me? Why?
Now listen, let's clear something here. People misunderstand what turn the other cheek actually means. In Matthew 5, verse 39, Jesus was not teaching that Christians must become weak, silent victims who can never speak against evil or defend righteousness. The context is about personal insults, humiliation, and revenge. A slap on the right cheek in that culture was most likely a backhanded slap, an act of disrespect and shame, not an attempt to murder someone in a fight. Jesus was teaching, don't respond to insult with hatred, pride, or personal vengeance. Don't become like the evil person attacking you. And that is exactly what Jesus did in John 18. When the officer struck him, Jesus did not retaliate. Instead, Jesus calmly exposed the injustice. If I have spoken evil, bear witness of the evil. But if well, why do you strike me? That is controlled righteousness. That is strength under control. Jesus was showing that you can confront evil without becoming evil yourself. You can stand for truth without seeking revenge. So turn the other cheek never meant let people abuse you and say nothing. It means don't repay evil with evil. Don't let hatred control you. Don't respond sinfully to sin. That is why Jesus perfectly obeyed his own teaching. Now let's join Sam again.
You're silent, brother.
I'm not sure.
Because that's not his point. Turning the other cheek doesn't mean if someone hits you, then just let him beat you and bloody you and that wasn't the point. Because here Jesus got hit and he said, if I spoken the truth, why do you hit me? He didn't turn the other cheek because that's misunderstood. When you read that passage carefully, when Jesus says, if someone strikes you with his right, someone strikes you on the right cheek, give him your left, right? That's what he says. If someone strikes you on the right cheek, give him your left. Okay. if most people are right-handed, if they're going to hit you on the right cheek, what side of the right hand are they going to hit you with? Hit you with?
The backside?
Yeah. Pop, right? In the street, you know what we call that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to have to give the G-rated version in the street. B.I. slap. What? Punk? Okay. Most right-handed people, if they're going to hit you in the right cheek, it means they're going to have to hit you with the back of the hand. Hitting someone with the back of the hand is a very degrading, insulting way. It's like saying, you're not a man, you're like a little girl, so I'm going to backhand you. Right?
Okay.
So then what Jesus says is, give him the left, meaning it is a metaphorical way of saying, don't repay insult for insult. If someone insults you, let him insult you. Do not retaliate in kind. That's all he's saying.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's all he's saying. This is simply a metaphorical way of saying, if I backhand you, that means I'm degrading you. I'm saying, man, you're not even a man. You're like a little sissy. Because if you're a man, we duke it out. But this is what I think of you. B.I. slap. Back.
Yeah.
Right? Don't let me backhand you. In other words, by backhanding you, I'm insulting you, saying you're not even man enough. So I'm insulting you. So this is the Lord's way of saying, don't return insult for insult. Let him insult you. Don't stoop to their level. That's all he's saying. That's all he's saying.
Many people assume Jesus commanded total pacifism, that Christians can never defend themselves or their loved ones. But that's not what he meant. When Jesus said, if anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them the other cheek also, Matthew 5:39, Jesus was teaching his followers not to repay insult with insult. Don't stoop to their level. Don't let evil people provoke you into becoming like them. Jesus himself demonstrated this balance. When an officer unjustly struck him during his trial, he didn't turn the other cheek in silence. He confronted the injustice. John 18:22-23. When he had said this, one of the officials nearby slapped him in the face. If I have spoken wrongly, Jesus replied, testify as to what is wrong. But if I spoke the truth, why did you strike me? Jesus never taught helpless passivity. He taught controlled strength. Resist evil, protect the innocent, but do not become like those who insult and oppress. Truth over tradition, wisdom over slogans. If this cleared up confusion for you, hit like, subscribe for more straightforward Bible teaching, and share it with someone who needs to hear this.